Hi everyone. So in this video session, I'm just going to take one problem which was asked in GATE 2024 in GATE Data Science and AI from the subject machine learning, right? So those who have attended last year my session on machine learning, okay, so they might have done this question very easily, and this question was for 2 marks, and this was MSQ question, right? Okay, so remember this was MSQ and it was for 2 mark, okay. So by reading the question itself, you can answer the question, right? So basically, what was the question first? Then we will discuss the solution. So consider the following figures representing data sets consisting of two-dimensional features. Okay. So the data set has got two-dimensional feature, which two classes with the two classes denoted by the circles and the squares. So there are two classes. Okay, that you have to classify. Understand? So you have to find the linearly separable data sets, right? Linearly separable data sets, I mean to say that uh, you can draw the line, okay, that is you can draw the line, you can draw the hyperplane, right, just to classify the data, and you have to separate data properly, right? So I believe everybody understand what is the meaning of linear separable. So linear separable in machine learning scenario is nothing but what where two classes of data can be separated by a single linear, you can say, decision boundary. Okay. So in other words, you can say that you can draw a straight line, okay, in two-dimensional, or you can also draw a plane in 3D, or you can say you can also draw the hyperplane in higher dimension, right? That divides the data points of one class from you can say data points of another class. So here there are two classes. One class is shown by the circle, okay, black circles, and one class is shown by the square circle. So you have to choose which option is correct here, right? So is and are, it means it is a MSQ question. So first is linearly separable, second is linearly separable, third is linearly, fourth is linearly separable. Okay. So I think this is okay, right? So for example, if you have a data set here, okay, with two features, okay, this data set has got two features. So you can simply draw a straight line, right? You can simply draw a straight line that perfectly separates the data points, okay, of one class from another class, you can say, and that data is going to be what, linearly, that data set will be called as linearly separable data sets. Okay, so this is one of the very fundamental concept, you can say, in machine learning algorithm, okay, like linear classifiers such as logistic regression, support vector machines, and so on and so forth, right? So okay, so last year all the students were able to do. This year, if this kind of same question gets repeated, so you would be able to do. Let us try to draw the straight line. That's it. So I can draw the straight line here. You see, guys, I can draw the straight line here, and we are able to see that exactly we are able to separate the data here. You see, these are the two data sets having two-dimensional features, so we are able to separate it. Fine. So this A will certainly be true, okay, because we are able to separate two data sets, okay. And can you separate this guy, second one? I think we cannot. You try to draw anywhere, right? So you will not be able to separate the data sets, okay, I mean these two data sets, right? Because you see, if you are trying to draw anywhere line, so you're not able to do, right? Okay, so you see here number of squares are also more compared to number of circles, so you can ignore by default, right? And in this case also, you see this square is here and here, right? And this circle is also here. So if you try to draw the line, okay, straight line, okay, if you draw here also, so you're not able to separate it because these are two different points, okay, remember. So you cannot separate this also, right? So this will also not correct. And can we draw the line here? Yes, we can draw the line here as well, straight line. So we are able to classify the data here. Okay, so I think option A and option D will be the correct answer. Okay, so I think this is clear, right? So what you have to keep in mind always is linear separable means what in machine learning paradigm, okay, is nothing but two classes of the data can be separated by a single decision boundary, right? So decision boundary can be the straight line, okay, in two-dimensional plane. It can be the plane or it can be the hyperplane. Like when we talk about support vector machines, so we talk about hyperplane, right? Okay, So if you have data sets with the two features, okay, and you can draw a straight line that perfectly separates the data points of the one class, okay, from those of other class. Okay, so this was very simple question that was asked in GATE 2024. So I think anybody can do. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video solution.